guys, Nicki's here. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys been doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for today. So I know that it's been a long time since I last posted, to be exact. What, 5-6 months? But I am here today and I hope you guys have been doing well. I first want to thank you to all the new subscribers and of course everyone else. Thank you for being a part of this family. I was so amazed. You know that I've been very busy with school for the last 6 months, and that is why I haven't been posting anything, because I was just so busy. I have so much to talk to you about and just letting you know what I've been up to, what happened in the last 6 months. And yeah, we can just catch up all today while we're having some tea, green tea, and one of my favorite is lavender tea. Having a pear, Korean pear here. This is so good, guys. It's like so sweet, so juicy, and of course it doesn't affect our GERD problem, so yay. So yeah, I do want to welcome everybody back to the channel. Thank you so much for the new subscriber. Welcome to the family, and thank you for everyone else that have been so supportive of me for the last year with all sort of things, you know, like my health issues, my emotional issues, and a lot of things. So thank you guys for being there for all of these times, and I'm glad to be back. Today is my first day free from school. My last exam was last Tuesday, and then I had 2 days of clinical that pretty much I have to go to the hospital and, you know, be like intern there, and I work there for 2 days a week. So Friday was my last day and today is Monday. So this is officially my winter break. So I have 4 weeks of break, which is a long time, but I'm gonna enjoy it. You know, I slept in today a little bit. Well, it's still pretty early, but yeah, I get so used to waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning because that's when I have to get up and go to school. So yeah, there's so much to talk about, guys, so let's get right into it. I got some hot water here that I'm going to make my tea with, and yeah, and then we can just chit chat and catch up. So there's so much to talk to you guys about. Seriously, like, it's just been a crazy 6 months, and of course I want to share everything with you guys. But yeah, the first thing is I wanted to thank everyone who just joined the little family, YouTube family of mine, and now I have like a little more than 1,000 subscribers, which is great because I would like to see this channel grow. And even though I don't have time now to make more videos or in the next year, because you know, school is crazy, and you will see what I mean by really crazy. But yeah, so after I graduate, I do plan to make more videos, and I have a lot of ideas, but for now I'm just gonna keep that a little secret. But yeah, I do just wanna, whenever I have free time, I do want to come here and, you know, talk to you guys, letting you know what's going on, hopefully answer some questions that you have. I know that a lot of new subscribers have a lot of questions about GERD and everything and my diet, so I want to, you know, clear out some questions, even though I feel like a lot of the things you guys ask is like, oh, what do I eat, my diet and everything, which is really tricky. But yeah, we're gonna get into it in just a little bit, okay? Just good to be back. It feels so good to be in front of the camera and talking to you guys. I know, even though right now I'm just talking to myself pretty much, but you guys will be there later, and I hope to hear from you, from every single one of you. So it is the holidays. Christmas is next week, next Monday, and that's why I love to bring out these like holiday mugs. I have like a ton of them, but this is one of my favorite. One of my friends, she gave it to me as a gift, and it's very festive. And then this is green tea in here. This is really cool. One of my old roommate, he left it for us. It's brand new. It's just green tea, but the case is so cool. It's like a book, tea book. I don't know, you can take a look at the brand. I've never tried it, but I'm gonna open it. So inside it's just a bag of loose leaf. Oh cool, it has like a zipper here, so when you open it you can keep it fresh, which is really awesome, because I feel like more products need to be kept. Oh my god, it doesn't smell like tea, guys. It smells like, it's so sweet. It's like mango infused or something. Ceylon tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's strawberries. Okay, yeah, so it say here that leaf tea with natural strawberry, cranberry, and flavors of melon, cantaloupe, raspberry, cream, and vanilla. That is why it's so sweet. Jeez, it smells really sweet. Look at the ingredients. There's so many like fruits, dry fruits in here. Oh, it smells so sweet. Awesome. So let's get started with this. So how you guys been? I hope that you've been doing well. Hopefully you're feeling better. Either it is GERD or any other health issues that you have, and just hope that you have been taking my advice of, you know, put some effort, real effort into getting your health into a better place in general. And also just like the mental like health is so important, guys. Like, I know that stress, I have always been mentioning that stress is such a huge problem for many of us because life is stressful. Oh my god, look at this. So there's literally like dry fruits in here. So these are just the tea leaves. Oh, you can see. And then there's like bits of dry fruits in here. So I'm gonna put it in my little tea, what do you call these? It's like you put the leaves in here and then you close it and then you pour hot water and then it comes out. Comment down below what's this called. So I'm gonna get some of this in my tea diffuser or whatever. Oh, it smells amazing, guys. And then I also have my lavender tea here, which I love, and it's like usually so relaxing. Probably not good right now because it's so early. Sometimes it makes you sleepy, but I'm okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. So take a little bit of this lavender. So there's just like loose leaf in here, just the lavender flower. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit, not too much, like that much. And then I'm gonna also put it in my tea thing. Close this back up. What was I saying? I'm so bad at doing things and talking at the same time. Aren't these cute, guys? They're so cute. They came in like so many colors, but I lost like all the other ones. So these are the only one that I could find today in my pantry. So I'm gonna use the pink one. So literally you just put everything in here and there's like these tiny holes that the tea will sip out. So I'm gonna put in my cup. I have my hot water here. Let's have some tea, guys. So yeah, I was saying that stress is no good for anyone and the nature of life is stressful. So I know you can't help it. I can't help it sometimes, but just try your best to reduce it by either meditation or whatever that helps you. Like if when you read a book, if that helps, do that. At least give yourself like 30 minutes every day to get all that stressful things out of your body. It's just so toxic, you know. Stress is horrible. And I'm gonna tell you something now that you're gonna be like, what the heck? Like, yeah. Okay, so I'm sipping my tea. Gonna let it soak in this hot water for a little bit, but pretty much you see how like the tea comes out. And yeah, I'm not gonna even add anything, no honey, no sugar or anything. I like my tea the way it is. You can really taste the natural flavor of the leaves. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. And also I have here my new favorite candle from this brand. I found it at my friend's house and I smelled it. I was like, oh my god, I have to have that. It smells amazing. This is the brand. You can get this from Amazon for $12, $15, but it's huge. It's like a really big one, guys, and it smells amazing. I don't even need to burn it to like get the smell out of it. It's like full with like essential oils and stuff, and it smells so good. So I'm just gonna leave it open right here and enjoy the smell. Yeah, I do want to hear from you guys, so comment down below what you've been up to, what's news, what got worse, anything. Like, share with me. I want to hear from you guys because you guys are my YouTube family, my friends, and I love hearing from you, even though I know that many of you have commented in the last like several months asking me questions about, you know, different things, and I was so bad at getting back to you because I literally, I didn't even have time to sleep. It's really crazy, and I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. So I do feel bad that when I had the time to reply, it was really late. So sometimes I feel like I replied like maybe like a month after, which is terrible, but I'm so sorry. And you guys knew that I was getting into this program, which is really intense and crazy. Let's take a sip of tea. Oh, it's so good. It's like sweet. I can smell, like I can almost taste the strawberries and all the other like berries in there, and then the lavender just very lightly infused in there. Oh, it's so good, guys. It makes me happy. And then I have a pear. It's a huge Korean pear. It's super sweet. So the American pears, or like the regular pear, is a little tart sometimes, so that like irritates my stomach. So this one I've been trying, and I've been eating it for like a million times, and it doesn't hurt my stomach. So I think if you want to try out, go to a Korean supermarket, and they're not cheap. Like one of these are like $5-6. But if you buy like a big box, it's a little cheaper, but it's still pretty pricey. But it's the only thing that doesn't irritate my stomach and make my GERD worse. Also, we can eat any melon pretty much, like honeydew, cantaloupe, watermelon. Those are the only things that is not acidic, like, and it's not gonna make your GERD worse. So yeah, so we'll cut into this in a little bit. But so school was, you know, my first semester went well. Was really intense, to be honest. It was a full-time job, and it will be for the next 3 semesters. And my schedule was pretty much Monday to Friday. So I would start, so Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are the day that I have to go to school, which my classes start from like, you know, 8:30 until like 4:30, sometimes to 6:30 at night. It's a full-time job. And then on Tuesday and Friday I go to a hospital so they send us to like different hospital, but I'm gonna be here at this hospital for the next so pretty much my first 2 semesters is gonna be a total of like 12 months or something. So yeah, like the first year. And so those days I go to the hospital. I start at 8 and then I finish at 4:30, but then I usually wake up at 6 o'clock because I have to get ready, eat my breakfast, you know, pack lunch and everything, and then leave the door at 7 a.m. and then I'm gonna cut into this, and this is my pink knife. Ooh, dangerous, right? Waving this around. So yeah, it is a full-time job. And then, you know, after class, like it ends at, you know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I go home. The next day I have an exam, and there's just like so many exams. So I get home, and I'm so lucky that my mom is here, and she's going to leave me. I'm so sad. She's leaving me. She's going back to Vietnam in January, like the first week of January, and she was here for like, since when did she come? Well, she's staying for a total of 5 months, and pretty much she's helping me with food. Right now I don't have to make like food at all because she's helping me. Cutting board here. So she's wonderful. Like, I am so lucky that on my first semester I have my mom here to help, because it's already way too stressful. And then imagine I just have to worry about food when I come home. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I'm gonna have to practice like incorporating cooking next semester, because my mom's not going to be here anymore, and I have to feed myself. You know, it's very important that you have to take care of yourself, because if you get sick, what's the point of all of this, right? So look how juicy it gets. Like, it's so meaty and juicy. So all you have to do is just cut it open, and there's a very thin layer. The skin is really thin. So it's like an apple, but like a lot more juicier, and just not too sweet actually. And there's no like sourness in here at all. So I cut it open, you know, get the core out. And then what I do, I get a smaller knife. Or you can get a peeler too, but I just like to get the skin off like that. So where was I? It's gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to talk really fast and make it quick. So anyway, long story short, that it's just a crazy, very intensive program. You know, it's just always like back to back, like exam, homework, clinical day. You stand on your feet all day. It's pretty much you working there for free, helping the sonographer, like the other ultrasound technician that work at the hospital. Well, right now, my first semester, your job as a student during this first semester is just watch and learn, and then help them out with whatever, like cleaning. That's mostly what I do. Like, I get the patient, I clean the room, I watch them, I assist them with whatever they need, right? So that they can have the free time to teach me, and when they have more free time they will teach you, which is the goal here, right? So yeah, I love my site. Everyone's so nice, so kind, and they're teaching me a lot of things. And when they have free time, and my site is super busy, like we have patient like all day long, patient after patient, but I really appreciate they still find the time to like teach me and also let me practice. And patients are so sweet as well, and you know, they don't have to let me practice on them, but a lot of them, when they hear that, oh, you're a student, they want you to practice. They said, well, how can you get better and become a professional if you don't practice? So they let me practice scanning on them, which is really cool. And my favorite is OB, so obstetric. And it's just like this job is so cool, guys, because everybody's like anatomy is so different. Like, sure, we have the same amount of organs, we have the same liver, heart, whatever, but everybody, this is one cool thing about ultrasound. It's like when I scan, I get to see people's organs, and everyone is different. So just because I have a liver doesn't mean my liver is gonna look the same as yours. So I'm very small, but surprisingly my liver, like I have a really long left lobe, it goes all the way over here, and then some people just have short liver, and it's different. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong, but it's just cool to be able to see all these different anatomies. Awesome. Okay, let's take a bite of this. The best. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to eat on camera because like so many people get so mad at me talking and eating. I made a video back then when I was eating like watermelon, sweet potato, and then drinking soda or whatever. It's called mukbang. Mukbang, guys. Mukbang. The term means eating show, so I don't think there's anything wrong with me eating on my show while talking, but some people get so upset. I keep getting all these comments like, oh my gosh, you're so rude, like who eats and top, blah blah. But then I was like, sure, whatever makes you happy, but that's the title of my video. Mukbang is eating show, so if you're not happy about it, don't watch it. I mean, I used to be really like shy and way too nice, but these days with the time that I don't even have time to sleep or eat. Sometimes I literally was like eating while studying, or like I would sleep, like take a minute to nap and then wake up and study again. It's just like I don't have the patience anymore for anything in this world, and driving drives me nuts. Driving, people cannot drive. Like, that's another video. I can just complain about stupid people who cannot drive out there for a whole hour or like for days, but that's another video. Get back to this story. Okay, so in short, something happened. I think it's related to the stress from school. But so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. It's just like I don't have enough problems. So the big news is I have lupus. I don't know why I laugh when I tell people this, or even I told my doctor, because you know, I found out and I had to see a specialist, and I had to go back to, you know, just update my primary care doctor, my family doctor, that I have lupus. And I was laughing, and she was like, why are you laughing right now? I can't imagine, like, you're going through so much and you're still laughing and smiling. And I was just telling her that I already have so many problems that another thing added on to it. Like, I don't even feel it makes a big difference right now. And to be honest, there are people who have it worse. There are people who have cancer, who have things that can't be cured. I mean, lupus is not curable anyway, yes, but it's manageable, and I am so lucky. So okay, a little bit definition what lupus is, right? So lupus is this autoimmune disease that your immune system, for some reason, it gets out of whack and it destroys your own healthy body. So the blood thing, the ITP thing from 2 years ago, it was actually a symptom of lupus, but they misdiagnosed me because I think for them to diagnose lupus, you have to have at least like 4 or 5 symptoms, and that one symptom back there in the day just was not enough. And also my blood work didn't come out positive for those like lupus tests. But this time everything showed, right? So I suddenly, all of a sudden, like all my joints, like my hand, the joint in my hand, my knees, my elbow, my feet was all swollen up, and it was really painful. I was limping around. I couldn't open the door. I couldn't even hold a cup of water, and I was so disabled. and everything hurt so much, and I thought it was just arthritis. And then also I had this like rash on my face, like it looks like a butterfly. Like if you look up lupus, you will see that butterfly rash, right? So I had that rash. I had all my joints was inflamed, painful. I had cold sore in my mouth, and then so I felt like something was really wrong with me. So I booked a doctor's appointment, and actually no, I went to the emergency room because I just felt like something was wrong. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was wrong, and I went and just to see if they can do something for me. And then the emergency doctor was saying like, it looks like you might have lupus, but I don't know, I have to refer you to a specialist. And you know, they ran a bunch of blood tests, and then the day that I have to go to see that specialist, the rheumatologist, it's a doctor that specializes in like, you know, joints and this, you know, diseases that related to joints and stuff. And yep, all the tests came back positive. I have lupus, and I cried for like a minute because I was like, I cannot believe this. I'm already dealing with so much stress from school. I have migraines, I have GERD, I have all, you know what's wrong with me, right? Like my whole body is a mess. So I cried for a minute just because, you know, I just couldn't believe it that now I have lupus as well. So yeah, I just needed a minute, cry and get it out of my system. But then my doctor, she's really nice, and we're gonna be friends for a long time because this is something that is not easy, and you need to be monitored for the rest of your life. But anyway, I'm glad that they finally diagnosed me correctly, and now I just have to take this one pill for the rest of my life, which is okay. And then since my joints are still inflamed, you know, I have good days and bad days, and but mainly like these days I'm okay now. So I'm also back on steroids, which I hate. That's why my face is also a little bit puffy. I'm on a very low dose, but I'm taking it every single day with my that lupus pill. It's called anti-malaria drug. So it's a huge change for me now, you know, just have to get used to taking this pill every single day, not missing it, because if I miss a dose, it can really affect me. We're very sensitive to sunlight, and it can flare, it can trigger a flare. So my flare wasn't that bad, even though it sounded bad, but people have it worse. So there's two types. The type that I have is, you know, it attack my immune system, attack my skin. That's why I have like these rashes on my face, and it attack all of my joints. And then there's one that is even worse, that, you know, the immune system attacks your organs, and it can attack anything like your heart, your kidneys, and your brain, like different organs. And when it attacks the organ, it just go steep into a really bad end. It's literally like, that's why people get kidney failure when these flares goes up, and then they have to get transplant or they die. It's pretty bad. But I got lucky that this time it's only attacked my my joints and my skin, which was really pretty easy to fix with. That's why they just put me on steroid, and I'm already better. But in the long term, it's gonna affect a lot of things, and you know, it was not easy to hear that the doctor said, you know, I have to get my blood work done like regularly, just making sure everything is under control. And then well, I do plan to have kids, and it's also not gonna be easy, which is one sad thing. Yeah, a lot of things that the doctor told me, and I'm just like, my life just cannot be easy for one moment, you know, especially later when I want to have kids. She said that I have to plan it really well, and she has to monitor me and the baby really well, because there's a lot of complication that comes with having lupus, and, you know, while you're being pregnant. So yeah, but it's okay, guys. I just don't want to like drag you down or anything, but I do want to share this news with you because it is major news. And but just again, I feel like I have always been taking care of myself pretty well, and this just makes me more determined to take care of myself even better, because this is a serious disease, and I just have to, you know, take care of myself even better now. So make sure you take care of yourself too. It's just not worth it that you work so hard and then you get sick, and what is it for? What's the point, you know? So I want to send that message out there. And yeah, get your physical checkup every year. You know, if you feel like something is wrong, go see a doctor. Don't wait too long, because when you wait too long, sometimes it's when you find out something in the early stage, is always better to treat it then than when you found out too late. So that's another thing too. Cheers. All right, so there it is. I have lupus, but it's okay. It's not gonna bring me down. It's going to make me stronger, actually, because if I can do everything that I'm doing right now with school, and you know, soon I'm gonna have a job, and I will be fine. If I can do all these while having all these problems, lupus, migraine, GERD, whatever else that I have, then I'm much stronger than, you know, a healthy normal person who can do the same thing, you know. So be proud of yourself, be strong, and value your health. That's why I know that, you know, it's very frustrating when you found out, oh, you have GERD. And of course it's very frustrating, like you can't eat like the things you used to be able to eat, like the food that you love. And you know, eating just a part of life now. Like I know that a lot of the time my food is so boring, but I just have to eat it to, you know, survive. And it's become this like new mentality now. It's like, okay, I mean, I'll enjoy certain things, but a lot of the time my food are not really like, I don't really eat to enjoy it anymore. I just kind of eat to survive. So I know it's not a really fun thing to think about, but there are things that you can still enjoy, and there's things that you can't, and you just have to accept it. So yeah, that's why when you guys ask me like, oh, what is your diet, what is it like, can you show me some recipe and stuff, I don't really want to, because to be honest, it's boring. I eat the same thing almost every single day. It's bland, it's boring, but it keeps me alive, and that's the most important thing. Because yeah, it's something that it's like, to be honest, is like the one negative things of having GERD, and the food choices is not great, but there's still a lot of things that you can eat. And maybe you just have to play around with what you can, and just work with it. That's why I can't just specifically tell you what to eat, because something that I can eat you might not be able to, because we're so different, our body works differently. So I told you, like many people said that oatmeal doesn't work for them, but it works for me every single time if I have a flare. So that's why it's tricky to tell you or like plan a diet for you, because I don't know exactly how your body's gonna react. So you just have to test it out. But again, like those things that just like completely like spicy and sour and acidic, like stay away from those, because I know those are the things that's going to hurt you 100%. Like I have never met anyone with GERD or acid reflux that can eat like lemon or spicy food and doesn't get hurt after, you know. Alright, so I think I have talked too much already, and I don't want to make this such a long video, and it's just good to be back and talk to you guys. And I will make more videos this holidays. So next week I'm going to Las Vegas just for a couple of days, and I'm going to bring you with me and show you what I eat, what I'm going to do while staying away from the sun, because I have lupus now. But I'll bring you with me, and just like there's so much you can still do, you know, like you can, I go eat out all the time, but I just have to ask them to leave out certain ingredients, and you know, it's a little extra work, but it works. So okay guys, good to be back, good to see you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Take good care of yourself, because your body is the only thing that you have, and you can't buy another body or replace it. So take good care of it. I will see you in the next video. Again, welcome to all the new subscribers, and good to see all the regular subscribers. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. I love you guys so much, and see you in Vegas.